All right, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. We are going to be trying to do this every Monday, so make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, like all that stuff. If you guys are currently watching, let's make sure we're all set up here. I know the resolution's probably not going to be fantastic. Why am I subbed? What is this channel? I don't know what I'm watching. This is nerdy dude stuff. We are going to be talking about helium mining today, maybe a little bit of algorand since that price is up, maybe a little bit of YLDY, and you are watching the countdown for me to actually start streaming. Let's make sure the health is all good. As long as you guys can hear me and I can see the screen and we can read the chat, the resolution might not be clear. We are in the process of looking at some new PCs or new builds. But anywho, thank you very much for watching. Welcome to the Nerdy Dude Stuff live stream. Subscribe if you're a first-time viewer of the channel, if you're ever so gracious to do so. Let me just adjust everything here. Gosh. God, the life of a gaming streamer is so complicated. Sup, nerdy? Portland in the house. What's going on, P-Town Media? But yeah, so subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. We're going to be trying to do a stream every single Monday, probably around between like 1 to 3 in the afternoon on the Eastern time frame. So make sure you guys have all that turned on. We're just going to kind of see how everything goes. What kind of internet do you have? I currently have Spectrum. I have 400 megabits, so my wife also works from home, and it's pretty solid. What's going on, the Pamo? Welcome to the first Nerdy Dude Stuff live stream. It's really kind of just to go with the flow. You guys are going to have some questions. I'll have some answers for you, and we'll try not to keep it stale. Make sure you guys hit that like button, all that good stuff. Today, we are drinking a Samoa Delight Milk Stout with caramel cacao nibs and toasted coconut. This was in our beer drop subscription box, so that is what this is, a stout. So that is what we are going to be drinking for the time being, and then we have another one in the fridge that we'll probably pop out and grab based on how long the stream goes. So cheers to you guys. Let's start checking it out. There you go. Your beer question's coming. I see you, Tommy Kaldal. All right, your beer answer is coming with a delay, obviously. So we are looking at our hotspots. Obviously, we have our Brief Fox and our Sour Walnut here and here. Received my Bobcat miner on Friday and made my first HNT today. Congratulations, Justin. That's awesome. Did you just set it up with the 4 dBi cable or the 4 dBi antenna that came with it, or did you purchase other antennas as well? Drinking a Brewdog Indian Pale Ale. Where's that brewed out of? I should have said where this one's brewed out of. This one's brewed out of Forefathers Brewing. Actually, I've heard of that before. Brewed and canned by Forefathers Brewing LLC. That is in Indiana, it looks like. I have had Forefathers. Do I have any more in there? Hello from Germany. Hello. How is it? What time is it in Germany right now? Still waiting for my Never Outdoor. Can you give your guess for when we have a breakout to $50 price prediction for end of 2021? I think as of right now, I would probably say we could potentially, I want to see 2021 at least stay, like hit and go over 25. So that would be pretty cool. But I don't think we will see $50 helium by the end of 2021. Hello from Bulgaria. Hey, what's going on? And plus, especially with the helium improvement proposal and the split, we won't see that token price if they do split it at the 100 to 1 or the 1,000 to 1, which will be fine. You'll just have to look into relation, like maybe 100 helium will be worth $50 one day, or 1,000 helium will be worth $50 if they do that split. Brewery called Brewdog. It's Danish. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, cheers to everyone that has your beer. So appreciate you guys joining me and having some fun. Still waiting for my Never Outdoor. Whales here. We are all over. That's awesome. 8:30 p.m. Not too bad. All right. Yeah, it's 2:30 p.m. for me right now, so 8:30 is not too bad. 6 hours ahead or behind. Are you ahead or behind? I don't know. Geography's hard sometimes. Set up with the 4 dBi. Renting so I can't install another antenna. And you have your antenna. Were you the one that left a comment that you were putting it on your porch? You have your antenna as high up in your apartment as you possibly can. Justin, make sure you guys hit that like button. Absolutely. Please, let's get this video pumping. But anywho, we are looking at my two miners here. We've got our hotspots right now. It's a little bit of a slower day. In the past 24 hours, we've got 0.21 brewing here, and we've got 0.14 brewing here for a total of 0.35. The Joker, hey brother, love how I joined in the convo. It was immediately about beer. LMAO. I know, I got a problem. Waiting for my rack version 2. Yeah, I want to get another miner. I was actually looking at Helltech, but I don't think they were like sold out instantaneously. Set to come December. Lee. Oh, that's not too bad. What's it, 3 months away? I know when I hit that purchase button, because I purchased 2 on the same day, it was just like, I want my hotspots tomorrow. And I really wish I jumped on it. I mean, I'm glad I got mine when I did in that 8 to 12 week time frame, but I wish I'm from Orlando, near Waterford Lakes, Avalon area, and there's barely any miners near my house. Yeah, I was in the, where was I? I was in the Lake Mary area on Saturday, and I actually took a peek. Let me follow I-4 here. I actually took a peek at that area because that is my father's house, and I was thinking about getting one out there. I just got to follow I-4 for a bit. Am I still on I-4? Yeah, I'm still on I-4. We were passing through the city, and we went all the way up to, we passed Maitland, the I-4 eyesore, past Altamont. Where exactly were we? This is getting Lake Mary Boulevard. So okay, so we were after Lake Mary Boulevard, we were on Country Club Road, and then I think it's the first neighborhood. Yeah, so this was right here is where my father's house is, and so if I put one there, I wanted to look to see what the, oh my god, this guy made 39 helium and 40 helium in 30 days. 11 in 30 days, 13. So those are kind of like my numbers. So if I put, that guy's got some issues. If I put mine 2.41, so really I would just need to put mine here, and I can even just put it up with the 4 dBi antenna. I could put one up with the 4 dBi antenna, and it would be able to ping all these because I could put it on top of their house. I have it sitting outside my window near LA, so a 4 dBi works fairly well for now. Hi from the UK. Hey, Steve McGuire, how's it going? All right, so Waterford Lakes area. If I can remember how to get there just by looking at I-4, I want to go back down into downtown, and I want to get on the 417, I believe. Is that it right there? That's Union Park. Let me make sure I'm doing this right here. I think it's right here. Yeah, this looks like the, okay. So if we're going to Dean Road, we're getting close. East-West Expressway. East Colonial. So you should be in this area. Hi, mate. I just started learning about crypto 2 weeks ago. I'm staking Algo on Coinbase. Yesterday, I put some on YLDY, but don't know how to see the amount that I'm making in interest. So on YLDY, I'll pull that up here. And I would recommend downloading the algorand app to your phone and sending your algorand there because you will get more in rewards. But YLDY, excuse me, I think I had a calculator as well. Let me, hooray, beer. Yeah, I'll link you a calculator here. I'm waiting for my LMR 400, have the antennas, but the freaking cable. Where did you order your LMR from? Because you're from Bulgaria, so even if you say usacoax.com, I wouldn't even know. Because usacoax.com is based out of Jacksonville, Florida, and I literally got mine 4 days after I ordered it, which was very, very impressive. And I was very, very happy with that. Let me pull up one of my videos so I can link you the calculator for your YLDY so you can kind of take a guess. But here's where you would see the estimated returns. Let me log in. We haven't checked mine in a few days because we don't want to check it every single day. Locally. Yeah, stay off of Amazon. I didn't even stake the YLDY I had the other day. Oops, shame on me. Claim. We can claim 243 YLDY. That's very healthy. Opinion on staking. I have 1,800 staked on Helium Rising. Going to hold Helium for years to come. My thing with staking is that it is a way for your Helium to be generating more Helium because the import and duty tax. Oh, yeah. My thing with staking is that, like, it's really cool to have the Helium. Like, right now, I've got a holding of, let's go back to my miner here. Bibbidi-bobbidi bacon. 8 in the last 30 days. I'm very happy with that. So with my account here, I've currently got 7.81, and I do want to consider moving it over to here so that way I can have another 19 staked. And I'm just going to keep building it for now because I don't have any plans or intentions of selling my Helium. And if my Helium's just going to sit here and collect dust, I mean, yeah, the value should go up, but I am the kind of crypto collector that likes to make my crypto earn more crypto. And so people usually would tell me, like, well, why didn't you just leave it in Bitcoin? Because if you kept it as Bitcoin until the price went up, you'd be in profit. I'm like, you're 100% right, but if I ever wanted to take profit or sell that Bitcoin, I then would be diminishing my supply of Bitcoin, and eventually you would have a finite amount and you would run out. So that's why I like to make my cryptocurrencies work for themselves. I'm using YLDY after your YouTube video. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. We are in the process of collecting all of our YLDY stuff. And especially since we dropped 2.5 thousand into it, the price went down a little bit. My outdoor gear just, like, literally right now, I'd be like, that's crazy if it arrived while we started the stream. That'd be hilarious. Bought an outdoor box for my sense cap. What's the best way to secure it to my antenna pole? So I don't know what they should be sending you with some of the outdoor enclosures that I've seen. They do have the pieces and the attachments. Do I have an example? Hang on. I thought I had one of those like U-bolts where you can screw it in with nuts and bolts and stuff like that. But that's what I have for my antenna. I don't have the external box, but basically I've got my antenna and then I've got this big U-bracket, like this U-screw, and I put nuts and bolts and washers on the two sides, and I have it flush right up against the antenna support pole. It's tilted like this a little bit, so I got to go and raise it so that it's and I think that might be a slight issue I'm having, is that it's not and I know people have left comments about that, but my antenna like this is at my in-laws, and I need to find a way to get it pointing straight up in the air instead of at a little bit of a slant. Have a local miner up 90 meters. I don't know why. Like, I don't mind Bastard. I don't know why the thing. Yes, that's funny. You're welcome. Nah. And it's much cheaper. Order 2 cables, 4 meters each, with all the connectors for $60. That's not too bad. That's what I was thinking. I didn't buy from Rack to save some cost. Oh yeah, I was getting someone a YLDY calculator, wasn't I? Thank you. You're welcome. Boop. And you can go to like your local hardware store and find them as well. This is for you YLDY people. This is the calculator if you wanted to see that. I don't know if it can. If you're on your mobile, I don't know if you can see that, but let's see what all of our rewards are. 55 here. Let's get that all staked, shall we? Want to keep this going. But right now, YLDY, you're looking at 30.5%, which is healthy. I could pull the calculator up too in case anyone has YLDY questions. Any good available miners to buy? Nothing without a wait time, and I really don't recommend going and buying them on eBay because you do run the risk of getting scammed on that one. Is it better to run Ethernet cable or coax cable going less than 100 feet? So if I understand your question correctly, is McGill antenna stronger than Rack? If not, if you know or not. I've heard a couple of mentions. I think you mentioned McGill in another comment on one of the videos, and I haven't really looked into them just because I've had such success rates with Rack, and I'm potentially going to get the 12 dBi cable or 12 dBi antenna and shoot that at Orlando. But in regards to running, so if I'm understanding your question correctly, would you be running is the coax cable in reference to your antenna connection, or is it in reference to your ISP and running like your modem out to where you're going to put your miner with a coax cable? Algo is pumping. I'm very excited for Algo, and tomorrow we'll be doing an Algo / YLDY video because I kind of want to do like a Saturday Sunday Helium video, Monday stream, Tuesday Algo video, and then I will be talking about the deeper network and some stuff like that this week as well. So I'm trying to mix up some content, and we'll just leave it at that at the moment. But yeah, what I would recommend is if you have your modem and then run a long Ethernet cable out to your miner, so that way your miner will be closer to which miner would be the best to buy as far as performance. They're all relatively simple. I am biased towards Bobcat just because those are the two that I purchased. And the reason why I liked Bobcat is it had the Wi-Fi technology, like capabilities to it. So my one, I don't know, I'm not on my screen. So people will sit there and there is an argument to be made to have a direct wired connection versus Wi-Fi, especially as a gamer. I always know like it's just there's no point in arguing that it's better to like plug your PlayStation into a wired connection versus Wi-Fi all day long, hands down. But this miner is mine, and this one is Wi-Fi. So I have this one currently sitting in my garage. You could see in a previous video. Have a great stream. Going to cook dinner. We'll have a cold one as well. Ooh, what's for dinner? So I like that for my Bobcat because of the Wi-Fi capabilities, and it has like a bigger like more RAM to it, so it was able to connect to, it says it's able to sync to the blockchain faster, but I'm just biased towards Bobcat because A, they come in a lot quicker, And they actually have the models, whereas everything else, because right now with Bobcat, I think it's like a 12 to 20 week wait, whereas Rack and all the other Rack and Nebra and stuff has like a 20+ week wait. Plan is to, so anyway, finish my thoughts. So this one right here is sitting on Wi-Fi because I didn't want to run I didn't run a long Ethernet cable from my modem and router to in my garage where it's currently sitting next to my AC unit with a fan blowing on it with the 25 meter LMR 400 cable running up into the attic. This one is currently sitting on a wired connection. You can see this one is one helium behind, but I think it's also on my antenna. But this is actually Ethernet wired up directly to the modem. And this one has an LMR cable that runs down into the floor and under my in-laws' house and then up the roof. Then run an Ethernet cable to the outdoor miner. Plan is to have a miner and antenna on the pole attached to my roof with minimum coax cable running to my antenna. Wondering if I should have my miner inside and run my coax to antenna outside. 8 dBi in attic in populated HS area. I'm counting on dBi loss regarding to my roof. I have a 5.8 that's in my attic, so I do have a little bit of signal loss. I have about 1.1 signal loss from my 25-foot LMR 400 cable, which is kind of okay. And then I have, of course, the ceiling and the plywood and the shingles from the top, my roof as a barrier as well. Spaghetti. I like spaghetti. I haven't had pasta in a while. I think the last time I had pasta was Christmas of 2020 because that was pretty much the midpoint of the beginning of my diet, and I had chicken parmesan with some paschettis, as you know, kids call it. But yeah, brain fart. This one, I don't know nothing about mining. Which video can I start to watch for? Which video can I can start to watch for start? You can start with the let's pull it up. I'll put that in the description if you want to start at the very beginning. And I could do a playlist. I should be a good YouTuber and do a playlist for you. That's what I should do. Playlist. I wonder if how fast I can move everything. Man, I got a lot of crap I got to delete here. New playlist. Helium Mining. Helium Mining list. Create. Look at $keep. There's only 500 million coins left. It's 58% sold out of coins. It's a great opportunity. You're welcome in advance. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, I guess. I have no problem with that. I am actually considering buying myself the Keep network. Is it similar to Helium Mining and all that stuff? If it's a network, is it like an Internet of Things for people? 60 cents a piece, up 24.56%. The live Keep network price today is 60. Is it mineable? Mineable in that buy a cool little device, or is it all DeFi and stuff? What am I looking at? What am I doing with my life? Oh, it's on Coinbase Exchange, Binance, Kraken, Uniswap. It really depends. So this, I think this is a very solid, like this one, the 5.8 dBi or the, I'll pull that screen up as well. And I also need to go into my content, and I'm going to create a mining playlist real quick. Bink. I don't need my stream though, right? No, I don't need the stream in there. Bink. All right, we're gonna add to Helium Mining. There we go. We made a playlist. I want to know about that mass. I do too. I'm actually going to, all right, so let's go take a look at that. Helium Mining. So really, if you kind of want an average all around, like safe bet worth your investment, and I've already broken even on these antennas like tenfold. I'm already halfway to breaking even on purchasing 2 miners, 2 antennas, 2 cables, screw up cables and all that stuff. But the 5.8 rack is a really safe cable to grab. The 8.0 or the 8 dBi as well, this one over here, this bad boy for 60, is also a safe option as well, especially if your area looks a little similar to mine, where everything is spread out here. The only reason why mine's probably not getting max is because I don't have crap over here behind me. So my next thought process is going to be to grab this beast right here. Hey, Tron, what's going on, brother? my next thought process is to grab this beast right here for the 12 dBi directional antenna, and then that way what I'm thinking of doing is taking my miner right here and pointing it out here. Let's do a screen. Just draw on the screen. Let's do that so you guys can kind of see it, because I know it's going to be blurry, but our miner is right. We're going to do red pen. Our miner is right here, and then if we get that that directional antenna, if anyone in Vegas would like their antenna installed, feel free to email me. No problem. If you all in one Las Vegas, what is your rates? You know, do you charge anything like that? And any super chats would be greatly appreciated for the advertising on my stream here. I also have to get the Helium Mining playlist for someone. This is it. Just go to this playlist and start at the very first one. I'm gonna link that in here. There you go. That's for you. Hello, new to the channel. I was looking at the 8 dBi antenna for my 2 bobcats coming next week. What do you, if you have any miners that are in the area near you, I would be more than happy. That's what I was considering. Maybe get a cable guy to install my antenna. Yeah, I installed my own and everything just because I like trial and error and I wanted to document it. But what I'm looking at probably doing is getting that directional cable and then trying to fire it like this. I want to fire it like that. $275 for installation. Okay. But I got my Nebra first, LOL. So yeah, so if I get a directional cable and I could get it fired out like this and get up into Orlando, I think that would be pretty solid. So let's go back to mine, because I want to get this guy. I want to get these guys. Like, look at this guy here. Is this one of them? Yeah, right here. 57 HNT in 1 day, 53 or 30 days, 53 HNT in 30 days, 23. And these are all their transit scale is all reduced because there's like 11 miners in that block. So if I can ping off as many people as this dude right here, if I can get that just by shooting into Orlando, we'd be loaded. The 8 dBi is an indoor and or outdoor, so you can actually place it in or out. Let's see, right here. We're going to take a look at it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the directional as well. So if you use the link in the description of this stream or any one of my videos, you can go and purchase this antenna with a 5% discount. So right now it's $60, and this is an external or like an internal or an external. And I have the 5.8 antenna from this same company, Rack, as well. One is inside of an attic, and one is actually out on a roof. So this is my antenna, not the black version. This is my antenna that I have 2 of for my 2 miners. But I am completely willing and ready to... Oh, they sell cables too. It's a little pricey. I would just go with usacoax.com. But I am ready to try and make the jump to this directional antenna so I can get out there. Are you going to do any more Algo videos? It's really pumping right now. Today I'm not doing Algo, but yes, I will be doing an Algo update like tomorrow and such. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of like my scheduling is to do a weekend Helium mining video, a Monday stream, and like a Tuesday Algo and YLDY video. With Algo pumping, I want YLDY to pump. What was I doing? Oh, I had to stake mine because I have 442 to stake. Let's go ahead and stake that YLDY real quick. Deposit 100%. Blah, 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 blah. Continue. And I knew you guys were going to talk about Algo because Mind of Tron. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please. No data. Yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button. That'd definitely be super appreciated. All right, so we got that all staked up. So, but what I was talking about was, you know, if I get that directional antenna, let's take a look at my witnesses in the past few days. I haven't been on the Explorer in a few days to take a look. So let's go ahead and see how we're doing. It's my work computer. Damn, look how far we hit. We are just consistently... All right, so this is the #1 thing I want to see is the bottom 2 here. I always want to see Keen Daffodil Bird because they're within 900 meters of me. They're the little guy right here. And then I always want to see Sour Walnut Grape because that's my other miner. So I'm really, really happy that I can see that. But that's all... Like, what I don't get is that I'm getting witnesses from all the way out here, Why aren't these ones in this area? So if you look at that, look how far that's 43 kilometers away. If you look at that directional, if you look at that direction, I mean, I know the signal probably got carried over on the body of water a little bit more here, but I should be able to hit Orlando with this amount of distance. Like, that's insane. Let's see who I'm hitting up here in Apopka. Apopka, and you guys know anything about Florida, Apopka and Davenport. Look at that. Look how many people this guy's hitting. How's he doing? Oh, so he's in Apopka and getting $92 a month. I mean, that's not bad. He's got a 5.8 dBi 10 meters up. That's not too bad. So it looks like he's got the right idea, which is why he's getting this monstrous distance. So you can just see with that $40 antenna on rack, he's got the same one I do, and we've got some monster distances together. He's got 2 hotspots. Let's see how they're doing. He's got not so hot. He's got an 8 dBi at 6 meters. I don't know if it's indoor, outdoor, or whatever. I got to start driving around people's neighborhoods to see if I could see like these antennas mounted on roofs. Like if you drive around mine. Where's mine? Damn it. It's right down here. Bink. All right. So we've got that witness. Let's see if this one's getting any witnesses in the past few days. Pigeon, can you please check my spot and see if it'll benefit? Absolutely. I'd be more than happy to do that for you. So I'm again, when I purchased the 2 miners, my whole goal was to get them to talk back and forth, and that's exactly what's going on here, so I'm very happy. It just really sucks that I have these people down and around my antennas with, like, primo placement. Maybe I should put this one, like, this. Okay. My problem is, if I do a directional on this bad boy, it's going to fire off that way towards Orlando, right? And then I'm going to be missing out on basically my entire goal of having 2 miners. So maybe what I should do is get a directional and put it on this bad boy and fire that off towards Orlando, even though it's still potentially going to miss my miner here. This guy has been hitting a lot of stuff in the past month. I don't know what that is, Caesar, I'm sorry. Once you point that 12 dBi and directional, you're going to be minting H&T all day long. Keep us posted when that happens. I absolutely will. And if you guys want to put some funding towards the 299 or the 229 antenna, any super chats would be greatly appreciated, or helium donations, as the address is in the description of this stream. Shamelessly begging. All right, so we've cleared that thought process here. Flaky magenta pigeon we got to start with. This is pretty much what I wanted to do on the stream, was just you guys give me miners and I look at them instead of coming up with my own content on the top of my head, because I'm not drunk enough for that. Flaky magenta pigeon. Well, first off, you're in LA. Let's see. 24 hours, you've made, I mean, you're hitting everyone. I don't even think you need to do shit. 1.2 dBi, maybe. Yeah, if you're hitting this many people, I don't think you need to do anything if you're hitting this many people. If you've cleared in the past 30 days 8.6, and I mean, do you want to make more? Or is that just like, are you not happy with how much you're making? Because in the past, I'm going to look at your account directly. In the past 30 days, you've made 8.6, which is $209. So basically 2.5 months, and you've already recovered the cost of your helium miner. The area that you're in is overpopulated. You could maybe attempt to use like a 3 or 4 dBi antenna and have a little bit better, but you're already getting... You're getting the max witnesses, pretty much. You are getting the max witnesses, in all honesty. The big thing that's really hitting you is the fact that your transmit scale is down to 50%. So really, you look at that in the past 30 days. If you had your own little, like, if you were like one of these guys that, and you had your miner in here somewhere, you would realistically be at $418 a month, just because you're not sharing, you're not within 350 meters of another miner. So hopefully I answered that question for you, Felipe. I believe I need directional as well. I live in rural Oregon, and there's a few spots about 2 to 3 miles up the road, and was hoping to ping them with the 8 dBi, but I think I may need the 12 instead. You used to do 100 coins per week before. Oh my God, really? That's really? So if you're doing 100 coins a week, man, you're what? That's like $2,000 a week? 24. Yeah, 2.4 grand. Ah, where am I going? Yeah, so maybe give yourself a whirl. I I guess. Do you think a 15 dBi amplifier would boost your signal? I was looking at the amplifiers. I just don't know how that would work, if it would like fry out the box or anything. I've been tempted. I'm in LA and have made 19 in 27 days. I'm at a 0.5 scale. Just get a new antenna. Yeah, I think that it would be okay with like anywhere from a 3 to a 5.8. Absolutely. I almost forgot I have Never on the way. Once you get that, yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted. What's going on? Go play online. Yeah, I mean, we've only been streaming for 35 minutes. So you're not really late. I'm almost done with this beer. I'm going to grab another one here in a minute. I believe I need a directional as well. Live in rural Oregon. I'm going to drink one of my wife's drinks, actually. She's got this stuff that she bought from New Hampshire that she was obsessed with, and I'm going to have one. Helium project is a failed pyramid scheme. I challenge you to defend your point. Why is it a pyramid scheme? Because we're essentially selling. If you ground it, you're okay. Yeah. All right, so if you ground your 15 dB amplifier, absolutely. If you're first, you win. After that, it's not pure loss at all. I purchased I spent $1,300 on my 2 miners back in April, and I got them at the end of June, beginning of July, and I'm already halfway to breaking even, and it's only a 2-year-old project. Boobies! Getting that H&T. I am getting that H&T. I'm very happy with it. So I've got... So I've got 7. Oh, it looks like we just got some H&T. We definitely did just get some H&T. We got 11. Who did it? I think Brief did it? Yeah, Brief just did it. So what did we get off of that? What was that activity? Amp will push the signal over regulation for sure. Yeah, actually, I do think with the invalid witnesses. I think I'm having... That's my issue with my little buddy down here, is a lot of our stuff is invalid. Receive mining rewards. Got it right there. Yeah, I really like, what do those numbers mean? Boobies. BOOBIES. I got ROI on my bobcat in 27 days. That's insane. That's awesome. I'm in the area of Hidden Cream Kangaroo in Texas Flatlands. Could you suggest an antenna setup in my area? Sure. You said Flatlands? Hidden Cream Kangaroo. If you're in the Flatlands, 5.8, 8.0, you want to do a setup like mine. You want to get your antenna out on top of your roof or inside your attic, and you want to get that going. Can you check Obedient Ivory Haddock? I can get the right antenna for my rack. 2 months time or so, and I broke oven twice the amount I invested. Yeah, I'm going to be returning. Hey, how was your spaghettis? I will be breaking even and returning. I already had the return on my investment within the next, I don't know, like, I'll have it within 30 days, maybe 45 days top. And then I just have so much, like, Helium Mining is going to explode. Like, people are saying and arguing with me, big fan of you. I'm still starting, but a bit lost. Can you check my miner careful? Yeah, okay, I still owe someone a miner check. Hang on. Hidden Cream Kangaroo, which I'm on, and I set a 5.8, match my setup here. You want me to check careful? Maybe. I think I might have to finish some heists on Grand Theft Auto with Princess and my best friend. But yeah, I do want a little bit of Warzone because I miss it at the moment. You will get yourself a directional cable and fire it here. So if you can see on screen, yeah, this is what you're going to want to do. I'm just going to... I like this idea. This is cool to, like, draw. All right, so you're right here. Maybe look at considering that 12 dBi directional antenna and firing it like this. That way... Actually, I should redo that. That's a terrible example. Let's just cut off half those people. Let's look at it this way. So you want to fire it like this. There you go. And if you fire it like that, then you should be able to get those witnesses. Because looking at you don't have anything behind you. You don't have anything above you. You're essentially in lone wolf territory, so you want that directional cable. I love Warzone. Yeah, no, I figured. Because if you just put, like, Warzone is shit, then I would be like, yeah, I'm going to fight you on that one. But, like, is this shit? The only problem with Warzone right now is all the hackers, and I need them to get rid of. All right, so what do I have next? We did Careful Pineapple. We did Haddock. 2 months time or so, I broke even twice. All right, what's next? Just unboxed my Bobcat on Wednesday and still have to port forward, which is why it still says offline. Would be nice to have another POV on how good a location that I have. Massive Cerulean Tadpole. That's a cool name. I like that. You have a massive tadpole. Let's see if you're still good. All right. Hotspot is being relayed and it's offline. That's okay. All right, you don't have a lot going on behind you. You're probably going to be solid looking at a 5.0 or 5.8 to an 8 dBi as well. 5.8 will definitely help you in this area. So that's pretty solid. Okay. Helium is a great concept. Blah, blah, blah. Hidden Cream Kangaroo is close to me. If he is there, that an area, I would say directional. Hidden Cream Kangaroo. Where it's distributing the coins across the planet and not overpaying a centralized price. Still cooking them. Pesquetti's just set up my miner about a week ago and tips for. I'll check that here in just a second. I'm getting lost. Yeah. Daily Mint, you know what to do. Same as me. Copy my settings. Oh yeah, happy Labor Day to everyone. I'm by Hidden Cream. Who's by Hidden Cream? Sir Twin? At Consider, you should probably look at how much money keeps getting invested in the project and who is backing it. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. All right, what's next? Check out the one I have. My dad's Young Jade Copperhead. Young Jade Copperhead. You can eat my butt. Wow, that's awesome. You're doing it right. Let's see. And you're at a 1.0 transmit scale in a very busy area. Congrats on you, man. That's awesome. I like what I see here. Very, very sexy. So that's Copperhead, as in good. Can you tell? Tall Mocha Tuna. I'm going to fall behind on chat here in a minute. Okay, let's do that again. Tall Mocha Tuna. 30 days. Oh, okay, you're near me. You have a 5.8 dBi, 4 meters high. Unfortunately, in my humble opinion, you could potentially... We'll do this. You can also do the directional, and you have two options of either firing it here or firing it there. Let's see what else. Actually, no. Yeah. Okay. You have two more options. That's too close. Let's do it this way. I would maybe look at getting that 12 dBi and firing it like this. Then you're getting all of Tampa. So that's kind of how you want to shoot it. You could also potentially do it this way, but I would shoot towards Tampa. I think you would get the biggest bang for your buck there. My only problem with your setup is that you have done the best you can. Your surrounding people, I guarantee these people, I'm going to click on theirs. Yeah, 0.23 helium, no helium in 30 days. 0.5 helium in 30 days. These people just bought helium miners. They were sold the consensus group dream by other YouTubers, and they were hoping that they can be in a consensus group and hit like 4K and get it. Yeah, like there's no excuse for this guy in between two not to, yeah, all their shit's inside their house next to a window. That's exactly what that is. All right, I got to catch up with chat. Could you look at Breezy Watermelon Rhino? I'm looking to ping everyone in my area. How high would you suggest I place the antenna, either 8 dBi or directional? You can make profit even if you're relayed. It says offline because you haven't plugged it into the internet. Not Mikey got his own. Yeah, I know. I was talking to Mikey last night. I have to port forward. Is anyone else having this issue? Craig R. What's up with the sync? I've been having some serious sync issues. If you've got a green light on your miner, Craig R., just set it and forget it, man. Yes, the syncing, there has been times, and Daily Mint and I were talking in Telegram and bitching back and forth to each other. You just got to set it and forget it. LOL just put up a 5 dBi. I get miner synced a day ago, anxiously waiting a witness. Algo, yeah, Algo's killing it, man. I saw it at $1.43 earlier today. Hey guys, 67 viewers, please consider hitting that like button. Let's get the stream going. We'll keep going for a little bit. I fallen behind on some comments here. So if anyone wants to highlight a comment with a super chat, I'd be totally cool with it. Thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. Absolutely, James. No problem. Who did I miss? Could you look at Breezy Watermelon Rhino? Absolutely. Breezy Watermelon Rhino. First off, you're relayed, so get yourself off a relay. And then, what was your question? I'm looking to try and ping everyone in my area. How would you suggest I place the 8 or... Wow, you are just out there. Wow, this is a tough one here. You're in the Canada, aren't you? I think you need to get yourself off a relayed. Otherwise, you were doing pretty solid for your location. So open them damn ports. And that was for coleslaw. Is anyone else having issues? Thank you for the advice. I appreciate it anytime, James. Any tips for... Okay, that's the next one. Feisty cloth. Did you spell it wrong? Nope. Yeah, we did. Feisty cloth pidge. $2.6. Bump yourself. I mean, you just got started, which isn't too bad. I'd bump yourself up to a 4. I don't know what your terrain. Yeah, I would bump yourself up to a 4, because then you'll have some better. You'll have a nice, like with the 4, you'll have a nice spread out sphere to cover all that. Hang on. Do you have a discount code for rack antenna? I do. The link for the discount code is in this video. You'll save yourself 5%. What am I on? Feisty cloth pigeon? Okay. Can you check out Obedient Ivory Haddock? And Joyzy. Let's go to Joyzy. Wow, why are you just skipping over everything? 5.8 dBi. Last 30 days, 2.63. What's your setup? Where's your cable? You say you're 6 meters up in the air. Are you in an apartment building? Are you up against a window? There's some reasons why you're not hitting this. Maybe I would even consider toning down to a smaller directional and just shooting it directly into that mess right there. I did connect to my phone. I went having blah, 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 blah. H&T price prediction 40. Updated from 8 dBi to a tuned 6 dBi. Why is it chat weird? No spamming, please. What was the spam, Tron? Hi, I just placed my miner. I have a question. Why is the signal so low? Polite red shrimp. Can I lower the dBi by adding longer cord? Yes, you can. As you increase Quetzado salty as heck. Yeah. Does Rack have a 4.0? No. Rack has a 5.0, which is also probably worth checking out as well. The 5.0s are being sold for. Here's mine, Curly Burgundy Chipmunk, waiting on my 5.8 dBi. Here's the 5.0 for $35. So that might be worth checking out. But I don't know if... Ooh, what I should do for my meetup event, $40 by end of year. That could be feasible. Here's mine, Curly Burgundy Chipmunk. I do want to look at yours, Jorge, as long as you send me some Pesquettis. I want some Pesquettis. Curly Burgundy Chipmunk. I want some Bulgarian Pesquettis. The shrimp one posted same message 2 times. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured that's why. Holy shit. What are you doing? You just get perfect? That's incredible. Now you're just showing off. I need to I want your settings. Agreed. I seen 2 after each one. Yeah. Wow. All right. All right. You win. He will take time. All right. Polite red shrimp. Here we go. I'm going to look at polite red. Wow. I'm very impressed by that. I'm going to look at polite red shrimp, and then I'm going to go get a beverage. You are relayed, of course. Or no, you're not relayed, but your transmit scale is the Joker. Maybe it's still syncing with blockchain. Get it connected with Ethernet so it'll sync faster. All right, so you currently have 3 in your hex. This dude, though, all right, so this dude's popping off. What's he popping off with? Why? Because he's got a 4 dBi, 20 meters in the air, so I'm assuming you're in a tall-ass building. And you're 27 meters in the air with 4 dBi. But you just started. Yeah, this is your 3rd day, right? What's your question? My shit is getting $2 a day from 2 miners. That's ridiculous. The joke. All right, I'm going to go grab a beverage real quick. You guys hit that like button. Oh, this one sucks. All right. Like he has 0.49. My question is, why transmit scale so low? Probably your signal is 2.25 because you have other miners in your zone sharing rewards with you. Kind of upbeat, blah, 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 blah. I think your transmit scale is going to be so low and his is higher is because you are going to be, you've got 3 people there. So you and Interesting Bonefly are probably really close together within that 350 meter range. And he's probably a little bit farther out. So I would assume that, let's just take a little quick screenshot of your thingamabloop right here. So let's say that your miner is right here. And then you might be next to this guy, Interesting Bonefly, and then he might be down here. So you guys are covering the same hex, but you've got like your space that you're putting out and your like signal that's putting out and his signal that's putting out. This is where you're getting that decrease in the transmit scale. And then he's putting out some stuff like probably like this. And so then he's got a little less in that coverage zone than you do, so that's why your transmit scale is lower than his. All right, what's next? My shit's gonna do that of the day. Oh, shit. Yeah, upbeat plastic osprey. Upbeat plastic osprey. In Miami. Ay, bonito, hi Miami. Dance to the beat, to the heat, I'm going to Miami. Bienvenido, hi Miami. 16 meters up with a 4 dBi. All right, so what's your questions? And then cold smoke goldfish are doing nothing for you. Bow Media, you have too many other miners in your hex, but they also have much larger hex too, so even if you're the only miner in a hex, it might be one. For example, that hotspot in southern Portugal won't be able to witness anyone in Farah due to the mountains in between. Yeah, that's true. But do you think I'm doing fine for just 3 days? Absolutely. Great way, show it. Oh, with the drawing? I don't know why I didn't do that the other day. All right, so this is in your mining network, A. No, that's your, no, I want to look at this. I want to see your other hotspots. So you've got these 2 hotspots here, and they're not doing much for you. 0.004. You've got this one. Special Marigold Capybara. I'll check that here in just a moment. Well, you just started. You're relayed first, so you want to get yourself off a relayed. Let me go back and make sure your other one wasn't relayed. Your other one's not relayed. No, it is relayed. Yeah, get yourself off a relayed. You'll see better. So make sure you get yourself off a relayed. That's what I'm going to say about that. That's an easy one. You'll see better results when you're not relayed. You'll still make profit, but you'll get better results when you're off relayed. Oh, we're going to Anaheim. We're going to Disneyland. Watch Disney have like 10 freaking antennas just bouncing them all around. All right, what am I looking at here? 0.3, not bad. Not too bad. I'd be okay with that. Okay, how the hell guys in US get much lesser reward? Well, it's just really a back and forth. You're pretty solid out in Anaheim. You're 11 meters up in the air. You've got mountains all over, so you're not going to really get anything on the other side of the mountains here. I think you have like a wind farm like over here somewhere, don't you? Beautiful spruce scallop. I am okay with looking at that. More miners in the U.S. Great show. Thank you very much, C Spill 99. Circle Diamond Bosom Pineapple. Nope, that's not how you spell it. Beautiful spruce scallop. If this is your first time on the channel, please take a moment to consider subscribing. We are celebrating our break of 10,000 subscribers, which I was super stoked and happy about, and holy shit. Hit that like button, hit bell notification as we do videos weekly, and we're probably going to be doing a stream every single Monday. We're going to try for that schedule. Definitely like this video. Consider super chats, and any helium tips are greatly appreciated. The helium address is in the link to this video. I am offering advice and all that stuff for free, so any tips are greatly appreciated. All right, so looking at this dude, right smack dab in the middle. Can you take a look at Flat Cloud Liger, please? Pretty much my favorite animal. Not too bad. Virtual blush toad. Why getting so many invalid beacons? Probably the setup. Let's take a look at the invalid beacons here in just a moment. 7 days. Wow, that's a thing of beauty. That's a thing of beauty. I got part-time workers that don't even make that much in 7 days. They make $6 less. They only want to do like one apartment community, and they make $50 a night. 5 nights a week. All right. Flat Cloud Liger. Going to South Carolina, to Beaufort. What's the question here for Flat Cloud? Again, get yourself off a relayed. But you are a lone wolf. So what you need to do is use the link in the description of this video, and it's going to be a hit to the wallet right off the bat, but you're going to need this 12 dBi directional antenna. Well, let's go back to that. Come on. You're going to want this 12 dBi directional antenna. Luckily, this area isn't too, like, terraneous or, like, you know, hilly or anything like that. I'm very familiar with, like, going through South Carolina. And then you also have the ocean here on the right to help improve your signal. So what you're going to want to do is get that 12 dBi antenna. We're going to do this. And then you're going to want to point it like that to get all of this crap. I wouldn't even be opposed to... Yeah, I would, because it's not going to get anywhere. Yeah, that's what you're going to need to do. I wouldn't really... I mean, you could potentially try to aim it towards Jacksonville, but how to find the wallet, I think he's a spoofer. Any way to report such people? Not really. Wait, where's my Piscettis guy? Have a great day, night, everyone. I'm off. Have a great week. Enjoy your Piscettis. Thanks for joining, and your miner's awesome. So yeah, Flat Cloud Liger. Hopefully that answers your question there. Virtual blush toad. Virtual blush toad. And I've had this problem as well with invalid witnesses, and it's because of someone near me with their I don't know why. I really don't know why. But looks like you just started, and you're doing great for just starting. Invalid witnesses have a little bit more to do with the other antennas around you, because you're obviously getting 47 witnesses in the past 5 days, which is pretty solid. 1.4 in 24 hours. You're got a transmit scale of 0.92, which isn't too bad. And then sync status, not bad. Can you check out Salty Berry Beaver, please? Salty Berry Beaver. These names are great. Going back to Cali. There's a lot in Cali. Are we caught up on that? Yeah. All right, cool. Vote for Pedro. There you go. You making 7.6 in the past 30 days. Not too bad. You are also transmit scale affected, 1.2. You're okay with what you've got, or maybe if you're 0 meters on the ground, get yourself a 3, and you'll probably get some more in the area. Thank you, great insight. My absolute pleasure. Yeah, get yourself a 3, or get your 1.2 up higher, and you'll probably get some more activity in line of sight shenanigans. So that's my recommendation, especially if that's accurate and at 0 meters. But you got a nice amount of witnesses, so that's pretty solid. What's next? Is there any way I can look up a wallet? Let's see. Should be. I guess not. If you can find one of his miners, Katsato, and I don't think he's going to be a spoofer because there's some crazy numbers going on. I can look up the name of it, find the name. Because you have to consider that wallet might be also like Emirates, where they are paying people, or they're sending out free miners to people and giving them like 20 to 30% of what the miner makes just for hosting it. And I think that was the account that I found on my last stream from one of my subscribers sending it to me on Twitter, where it was one of those making $25,000 a month. Need to give a miner attached to the wallet. Yeah. What is the range of a 5.0 dBi compared to a 5.8 dBi? Is the higher dBi supposed to be narrowed in some sort of way? Yeah, absolutely. So I think let's take a look. Just imagine these are circles, right? I think we need to go full screen for this. Yeah. Is that going to work? Are you not working? Oh, I need to add the scene. Why am I not doing that? Video capture device. Cam. We're going to be black for a minute. There we go. Let's full screen it, shall we? And we're going to do some arts and crafts. How do I move the sides out? Yeah, we're going to be fat. Yeah, stretch us out. All right. So, your antenna lesson. He is a spoofer. He might be a spoofer. So, the antenna lesson. Let's imagine that... I don't know if I'm going to use it. All right. Let's imagine that this is this remote. I can even probably use my phone. All right. So, my Arnold phone, is a 4.0 or a 3.0 dBi antenna. And let's say the antenna is right here. I don't know why it's on camera there. The antenna is right here, and the phone itself is the signal it's putting out. It's going up and it's going out, right? So then as you start getting into the next dBi, so then, let's say that's 3.0, but then we're going to jump ourselves into a 4.0 or a 5.0 or whatever. You're going to see that the verticality is a lot less, but the horizontal is out a little bit more. And then when we get into the range of like an 8.0, the horizontal, so the vertical is even lower, and the vertical is even more, and it's starting to shoot out more, and it's less of an arching down. And then all the way to like when you get into the omni, like the direction, or like the 10 dBis, this is the antenna. It doesn't really have much verticality, but it has a lot of spread. So hopefully that shenanigans can kind of help you with it. And then of course you've got like the directionals, which are essentially the antenna shooting out a signal like this at an area, and it just goes like a shotgun blast. And that is your antenna lesson with Nerdy Dude. Let's go back here. All right, so what's up? Think he's a spoofer. He is a spoofer. Black. I live in a small city called Provadia. His hotspots got banned. Really? They actually do ban the... What's one of his... Did you say it's Macho Amethyst Tron? Is that it? No, that's you. Right? I mean, you're just getting started, and that's the rewards. Not too shabby. I live in blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. We'll insert an ad there just because. Haha. Well, I observed cheesy honey weasel is... Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted to see. Best regards from Germany. I like your videos. Well, thank you very much. Best regards right back at you, and I really appreciate it. It's really cool that I'm, international. Best regards. Cheesy honey Wessel. Is this one of his? Dapper Pastel Loris. It's not my miner, but I want to put one hotspot in this area. What is he doing wrong? We'll take a look at that here in a moment. So is this one of this dude's miners, you said? First off, yeah, he definitely is spoofing. Oh, in one day? Wow. How is he making that much? I swear. I mean, I would love to be dishonest once. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for becoming a member, Robert Vanessa. I really don't have like many membership perks at the moment. I have to reevaluate that, but thank you very much for basically being like, you know, it's like a Twitch subscriber, right? Right? So, thank you very much. Welcome to the Nerdy Dude Squad. So, you guys think he definitely is spoofing? Yeah, I mean, looking at all these positions and these placements, yikes. I want to find one miner that's got like a buttload. Dapper Pass. What is the range of a standard 4 dBi antenna that comes to the Bobcat? They say 10 miles. There's only 3 miners in my city that make decent stuff, and they're fairly close to me, all about 5 kilometers away. And if you look careful, he is based in China. Definitely a spoofer. Oh, my brisket reached 100, or my pork butt reached 165, so we're going to have to go out and wrap that up and then bring it to 205. And then we'll have some pulled pork. We're smoking some pulled pork out in the vertical. Wow. So yeah, so the miner that you were showing me with the witnesses like this. Which one? Like it, you can definitely tell spoofers because they're hitting perfectly in their hexagon branch out, and then they're hitting even more. But yes, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I am mad jealous of these accounts because they make a fuckload of money. Pardon my French. Like, if he's watching, he's making 5K in a month, like, just send me, like, 10. You made 100 today. Send me 10 helium. Send me 10 helium. Links in the description for that. And if you look carefully, he's based in China. Off to grill some steak and do my OSHA 10 class. Text me if getting on Warzone. Yeah, I definitely will. I'll let you know, brother. I should have let you. Well, no, because I was playing Grand Theft Auto with Princess last night. Cheesy Honey Weasel doesn't really look like a spoofer to me because those aren't like perfect placements. Cheesy Honey Weasel? Was it one of the ones? Oh, Cheesy Honey Weasel. Yes and no. Well, because he's not hitting 4, but he's hitting here. I mean, he's hitting everyone in the area. Yeah, he's hitting. That does look like a spoofer to me. He is, but he is hitting perfect placements. He's hitting every single one of them here in the area. He's got 29, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if he's got 16 hexagons that he's hitting, there's also 13 miners inside those hexagons that's not accounted for in this total witnesses the past 5 days. I don't know. That's funky to me. But his rewards, maybe he's just perfect because he's got a 1. Maybe that is perfect. I don't know. I should learn to spoof. No, I shouldn't. I don't want to be dishonest. I'll get there one day with honesty and integrity. Integrity. All right, what are we looking at? Pastel. Loris. Going to Germany. He just start? No. Oh. At 2.8, it ain't doing you any favors out here. Dapper Pastel Loris, right? Yeah. It's not my miner, but I want to put one hotspot in this area. What is he doing wrong? It's his antenna. His area isn't going to be equipped for that 2.8 dBi. So his circle might go up. Any witnesses? Yeah, his circle might go up and just surround like a little bit. He needs a better antenna. If you look carefully, he's based in China. All the hotspots are on the same wallet, even in the other villages. Making good money, yeah, but look at the transmit scale. The Joker, do antennas necessarily need to be on the roofs to be effective? The more your antenna is out in the open, the better, the less signal interruption you'll get. Can spoof antennas though if it will show distance even if spoof GPS location. None of mine are on a roof. Any way you can check out Icy Eliminate Squirrel for maximize antenna setup? Absolutely. What would cause my transmit scale to say NA even though I'm online and synced? Hang on, Ned. I'll get you next. Icy Lemonade a Squirrel. I have to go wrap my pork butt. Get yourself a 5.8. Get yourself a 5.8, put it up in your attic. You'll get all this shit. Mix chemist. That's what you should do. All right, so Ned Flanders, what is the mining you want me to look at? Transmit scale is a multiplier that is applied to rewards of any hotspots that witness you. The scale affects how many rewards you receive as a challenge. Low transmit scale does not mean your hotspot earnings will be low. Make sure you have a great setup so you can witness hotspots. Maybe your antenna's not correctly twisted in. Check my hotspot out. Massive cerulean miner and see the 4 all in a row to the left of the 5 kilometer away. I want to hit the top 3. Blah, blah, blah. Look at this nice placement. Massive. You're welcome. Zinc, copperhead. Am I spelling anything correctly? Yeah, right there. Going to Denmark. You've got a nice scenario where the water is just going to keep letting that signal glide. Holy shit. Look at this nice placement. Yeah, that's pretty solid. What are you rocking? 3 dBi, 94 meters in the air. So yeah, that's the ideally perfect. You're as high as possible with a decent spread. And remember, a lot of this stuff is line of sight. So even though the antenna base might be only covering a certain spherical area, this miner, these miners might actually be able to see. Like, I mean, you could probably sit on like the roof of that building and look across the water with binoculars and see the one across the way. Hello, neighbors from Duisburg. Hello back to you, M Slim, but not your neighbor. I've researched spoofing, and there's absolutely no way to spoof the antenna signal. The guy's antennas are in all those locations. Yeah, the only thing you're really spoofing is like the location of the miner itself. So even if it's like one antenna there, and I think that's how people are putting like 4 or 5 miners in like one building. Because really, wouldn't the spoofing just be on antenna placement or, transmit scale? So, how long have we been streaming for? An hour? So we'll stream for like another 4 minutes. I do have to go and prep and wrap up my pork butt in foil so that way it doesn't like murder or cook poorly. I want to get those juices nice and like, sopped up into it. Is it better to get an outside setup? People will say yes. Received an email from Rack and denied my 5% discount. I'll send you the email if you want it. No, that's okay. Sadly, not mine, but Copenhagen have very, very few high buildings, so getting up in the building that is high is golden. Spoofing will be on miner GPS location. Yeah, that's what I thought. So the only issue I have with putting my miner outside is that it's a $500 piece of money-making equipment. And for me, as a YouTuber, when I've showed like my location and stuff, if you guys drive around and you see the house that's got the miner with the antenna sticking up, then obviously it's my location. So that's why mine's here in my attic for now. But it's still making good rewards, so I really can't push myself to get it. So maybe I'll try an omnidirectional still in my attic and see if that gets where it wants to go. But I don't want someone to drive around and see, like, if they drive to my in-laws' house and see the antenna sticking out and they take that, okay, you got $40 out of me. I'll go buy another one. It'll pay itself off really quick. I don't want to put my little piece of hardware outside where it could potentially be stolen, regardless of how secure you might think you could do it. How the transmit scale works, I'm the only miner in my hex, but my scale is 0.42. What is your miner name? I'll take a look. Even though you might be the only miner in your... Actually, I don't even have to take a look. Let's just go to my miner, and I'll give you a drawing example. Beep, 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 beep. Where am I? I'm lost. Pull. Found it. Okay, so let's go to mine here. So even though you might be the only miner in your hexagon, let's say if this is mine here, I'm at a 1.0 and the guy next to me is at a 1.0, which I'm going to click on mine. So I'm at 1.0 and this guy's at 1.0 and he's doing great. Like Keen Daffodil Bird, if you're ever watching this, I'm glad that you're, getting success off of mine. So here's how it works. So this is what our scales look like, right? Like, in a perfect placement setting, magically, we could have a miner there. And then we can have a miner here and not affect each other because we are 350 meters apart. 350. There you go. Now, even though you're the only miner that's in your hexagon, you could be in a situation, like realistically, in my hexagon, I'm not in the middle. So I'm not technically hitting coverage like that perfectly because I'm not in the middle. I, without giving away too much of my location, am in this neighborhood. So this is a little neighborhood. So my miner is kind of like in this location here. Now, if his miner was right here, then we would be within 350 meters of each other, and then that would give me a lower transit scale. But his miner might be over here, which is about 900 meters away, in which we can probably argue that that is 3 times that line that I just drew there. And so that's why I'm at a 1.1. So if you're sitting there and you are the only miner in your hexagon and you're getting a low transmit scale, let's zoom into the hexagon even more, just so we could see more neighbors. And I'm going to grab it again. Bink. So what could potentially be happening is you could be sitting right here and you're in this hexagon, and then someone could be sitting right here and they're in that hexagon. Probably not if you're not that low, but that's probably why right there. So hopefully I answered that question. M Assad, it is more than just the single hex. They have like bigger and bigger hexes and will lower transmit scales. Damp licorice. So I'll draw a picture on yours here. Damp licorice wallaby. Going to Dallas. Ugh. It's in Dallas, Texas, and it has any affiliation with the Dallas Cowboys. I can't have anything to do with it. All right, so you're looking at 4.3. Let's zoom into your hex and see what all scenarios are. So, all right, yeah. So this is what this is my assumption. You know, and I'm not a doctor, but I just play one on TV. This is my assumption of your hex, and this is why you have a lower transmit scale. You have 4.3. I think that you potentially live somewhere in this area, and you might have a miner here and a miner here. And then this guy, the third one, might be like back here. So what's happening here is that you're putting out this transmit scale like this. This one's putting out a transmit scale like this. This one's putting out one like this. And you guys are all affected by this area right here. And since you're all 3 of you are getting coverage there, that's lowering your transmit scale. That's just kind of what I see there. The blue just means that you have 3 colors, and the black, that means you have 3 miners kerfuffling signal there. Whereas this one would just be him and you, and then this one would be you and him. So that's why your transmit scale is low there. You like my drawings? It's a work of art. I swear. Hotspot RF gives the exact hotspot locations as far as I can see. Yeah, actually they do give the exact hotspot locations. You just have to get some credits and everything there. So that's a good way to do it. I'm not going to use my free credits to look up other hotspots. So, anywho, I think that's about going to do it for me. Robert Van Nest, thank you very much for becoming a new member. If you guys appreciate the content today, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button, turning on the bell notification. Please definitely like this video, and any last-minute super chats would be greatly appreciated as a thank you for providing you with beautiful knowledge and advice and expertise for free. I am the only one in hex, but am getting 0.79 scale, and there's no near hex in my area. Let's take a look at you. Hello from Poland. I am half Polish. You're very welcome for the stream. Thank you for being here. Am I looking at the right one? I am. Yes, but they have larger geos that they only want. Have a good night, bro. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, why are you getting a 7.9? Open mouth insert foot at this point, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll have to look into that one. Check out Hotspotty for location. Yeah, Hotspot is spotty. Yes, but they have larger geos that they own the miners in. So if one hex has 4 and others has 1, but they only wanted 2 miners in that larger geo area, they will be lower price as well. I really enjoy your content. Thanks. Absolutely, Sally. My pleasure. So, all right. I am going to jump off. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. We'll try to do another one like this again Monday. I like this kind of stream where you guys I can just give you advice on your setup, and I'm not just like, kerfuffling or anything like that. Thanks for the Piscettis. And so, yeah, all that good stuff. I'm Oprias of Nerdy Dude. I'll see you guys next time. And now you get to watch me awkwardly scramble for my OBS so I can turn this